last weekend, which was Exodus Blue, was the first step of Bungie allowing people to join back into Trials games on different characters. So you could swap characters, you could join on that. Even someone else that wasn't in your game at the start could join. Jim down the road could join if you wanted. All you have to do is join the player you want. If they're in a Trials game, it'll let you in. This is a cool concept from Bungie. However, it's led to a game-breaking discovery by some players. And the first people to discover this were from China. I don't know how, but they've managed to forge a whole community, a whole country to all use this same method. It is the most free flawlesses you've ever seen. All you got to do is use the same emblems as the other team. So what they've started to do, they all use one emblem called the Hakke Emblem. Now at first we were going into games, we played against them, and we had no clue what they were doing. It was all the same emblem every game, and they'd back out. We thought they were win trading at first, maybe they're getting paid to just leave. But no, it was they're in, they had two Hakke emblems, and we could pretty much guarantee they were going to back out. So we were kind of confused what was going on at first. We didn't know what was going on the whole of last weekend. We just know it was free. It was pretty much free flawlesses for us. And I guess VPNing, you can get free flawlesses. You can get easier games. But this one was different. This one, there was something behind it. And I think today we finally discovered what was going on. So on stream, I was playing some trials. We were doing some carries. And then this dude adds me on the other team. He's using the Hakke emblem. Okay, so I added him. I was like, all right, what's going on here? And he was a bit confused because I wasn't doing the same thing as him. He messaged me saying, "What are you doing?" And then I started to ask him questions. Why are you using the emblem? Why are you using this? Why are you guys actually all on the same community level? What is going on? And it turns out they're the smartest players I've ever seen. They literally can get flawlesses with their eyes closed. It is incredible. So I'm gonna walk you through of what's going on here. And to be honest, I'm kind of upset I didn't think of this myself. I'm sure this is probably going to spread to EU servers, NA servers, literally anywhere until Bungie sorts out this problem. So I'll bring you into what we got. So once this dude started to tell me what was going on and why there were so many people running the Hakke emblem, he sort of introduced me to the method, and I broke down in parts why it was so overpowered and literally free to get flawlesses. So I've made a little Microsoft Paint infographic for you. I'll probably put it in like the description or something, but this is pretty much how any team can get flawless. What they do, they make an agreement. So if one team uses two Hakke emblems and a normal, and the other team uses two Hakke emblems and a normal, they're in agreement. They know each other. They're on a sort of community level. And pretty much what's happening is you start on your account. You have a burner character and an actual card. So you all load in on your burner character. And once you've done that, you literally don't care if you lose or you win or whatever on that character. It's fine. All you need to do, queue into trials, you match someone with the same emblem, you're going to start doing some weird stuff that Bungie probably shouldn't allow. Basically, all you need to do is use two Hakke emblems, one normal emblem. The person not using the Hakke emblem will be the messenger of the group, sort of. What they do, they add the other person on their team not using the Hakke. So I'll add an opponent. He's not using the Hakke emblem. I'm not using the Hakke emblem. I'll add him. I'll send him a friend request. And once we've done that, we're on each other's friends list. We go down to the random 1 out of 10. Basically, what happens here, this is beautiful. This is the casino of Destiny. So basically, you're going to use a feature from Steam where you can chat with each other once you're friends, and you can do /random 1-10. Now this is going to pick a random number. Your team's going to get a random number, and your opponent's going to get a random number. What's going to happen, the team with a higher number, once this happens, is they're going to be the winners, and the team with a low number are going to be the losers. So they need to start an exchange where the team with a high number, two people on the team are going to back out, they're going to change character to their main, where they want the wins on, where they want the flawless on, and where they want their card to just be untainted. So you physically can't lose on your main character like this. You go to that character, you join back into the game, and you let your teammate back out and change to his main. Once he's done that, he is ready to just sit there, wait for the wins. So the team with a lower number, what they do is they sit, they wait for all their team to change characters, wait for them to join back, and then they back out of the game when they've all done that. And they go back to queuing. Because they're on their burner account, they don't care if they lose. They don't care if they physically lose that game. Because they're not ruining their card. They've got a card on another character, which is, say, 5-0. They lose that game. That's not going to affect that card. They can lose. However, they get to the next game, they win the draw, they win the dice roll of the 1 to 10. They win because they go hop over to their main characters, come back in the game, get their 6th win of the card, and then the other team backs out for them. This happens, every team gets flawless like this way. No one loses, no one's getting repercussions. And it's just a dice roll of who wins, pretty much. So there's physically no reason that this is bad for the players doing it. This is terrible for the loot economy in Bungie, but I don't understand why this is in the game, because it allows for free flawlesses, and when flawless is meant to be like this adept, like hard, pinnacle activity, you can get there just by rolling a dice like 7 times. It's stupid, because you play on a burn account, you join the game, say you lose a dice roll, you stay on that burner account and go to the next game. You win the dice roll, you hop onto your main, get the free win. Everyone's loving life. So this pretty much just leads to a ton of free wins. The only issue with this method is it's not as widespread as it should be, because theoretically it's just free flawlesses. It's kind of like win trading, but not in a way you've got to queue each other, not in a way you got to network manipulate. All you need to do is have a wide enough a player base doing this, and it's free. Pretty much the only reason this isn't as widespread and isn't as talked about, is because it's limited to China only and Hong Kong. They're the only places I've seen doing this. They have the whole country doing it. You can literally get free cards where you don't play a single round, you don't get a single kill, because there are that many teams running the Hakke Emblem strat. They just back out, they don't care. So there's 2 ways to go about this. You can either try it, if you want free flawlesses, you can try this, or because there aren't many players doing this right now, you could hop over on a VPN to Hong Kong. You could just join up in their games whilst they're playing. You queue on, and if you don't run the Hakke Emblem, they'll probably back out for you. You get free flawlesses by doing that as well. So what's going to happen? You're going to see like a divide of players. People are going to be trying this strategy. There's going to be a ton of teams using Hakke Emblems, or people are just going to be playing normally, and the Hakke Emblems will just back out. There's no repercussions for them backing out. They don't get banned. They don't lose anything on their next card because their card's on a different character. So there's only so much you can do, and I think Bungie adding the ability to change character and join back was a bit of a mistake, to be honest. We'll see what they do about this issue, and if it becomes a wider spread issue from making this video, and people I'm telling my friends and telling all the people that I know, they're on this. They understand what's going on, and it might only be a Hong Kong or China servers right now, but I can see this being widespread. This could go to EU, this could go to NA, and there's no doubt about it. So Bungie, if you want to actually make the flawless loot rewarding and hard to get, maybe don't let people join back on different characters. Maybe don't let people back out every 5 seconds. There's got to be a buffer here, to be honest, because if not, every team's going flawless. There's not a single reason you can't go flawless. Say, you could even adapt this method. So you play on a burner account, and then you see a team's easier to beat. One team might be a 2 KD, a 1.8, a 1.5 or something. You're probably not going to beat that team. You're on the burner account, you don't care, you can back out. You hop into your next game, a 0.5, a 0.3, a 0.2. You're like, okay, I'm going to swap to my other character, hop on. That's a free win. It's becoming an issue where it could be adapted in many ways, and it might physically be impossible to lose a card of trials. So yeah, that's my spicy take on it. You can use this method. I'm not sure Bungie are going to approve about it. I wouldn't if I was you. But so far, that is all we've got going on right now. On Hong Kong and China servers, that is literally it. So you could queue on there. You don't even have to use the emblem, and it's going to be free. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be probably streaming. If you guys are seeing this, I'll probably be streaming on Twitch. Hop over there. I'll leave a link to this picture in the description and my Discord. So anyway, peace.